Hey guys, welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. I'm Brim.
And I'm Grum.
And this is episode 18. Now, what are we going to be doing today? Well, when we last saw each other, we were working on separating our power production from our mining operation. And we've pretty well got the two severed at this point. Now, the mining operation is not completely set up because I wanted to change the way we were doing some things. And we're going to do that today together. Let's run up and look at our, it's been probably, I don't know, what's it been? Probably 3 or 4 hours since we shot that video. Since we shot episode 17.
Yeah.
And let's take a look at our octuple compressed cobblestone generator. Why do I have no... Boom, there we go, because somebody's hitting my keyboard over there. Laying on my keyboard, are you? Sorry about that, guys. As you can see, we've already got 2 sextuple cobblestone. Now, I did get a fourth. Did we only have 2 last time? I think we only had 2.
We only had 3.
We only had 3. Well, we've now got a full 4 of these, and we have discovered something. Do you know what we discovered?
There's 2 stacks per second of cobblestone.
Right, so we were under the impression that the World Interaction upgrade produced one cobblestone per upgrade per second. So to do that, to figure out what we were going to get out of that, we did some math. And let me bring up my calculator here. And what we discovered, what we did was 64 times how many stacks? Cobblestone generators? 4.
4.
So we've got 256 cobblestone per second. And oh, you guys cannot see my calculator for some reason. Well, I will drop the calculator off the screen then, and just to say that when we ran the math, we discovered that we should be creating one quadruple compressed cobblestone about every 26 seconds. Is that what we discovered?
Yes.
Just shy of 26 seconds. But when we observed it and had the stopwatch on it, we were actually producing a quadruple. How often?
12 seconds.
Almost 13. It was like 12.9
Yes.
seconds, right? So we did a test where we just grabbed a single world interaction going into a Java barrel, a better barrel, and monitored it while it filled up a entire Java barrel, and then did the math. And it turns out that these things do not do 1 interaction per second; they do 2 interactions per second. They actually do a half. So we're getting a full stack of cobble every half second. So we're actually getting 8 stacks per second. Now, that sounds like a lot of cobble. And it is a lot of cobble. We're getting, as I said, 1 quadruple compressed cobblestone about every 13 seconds. However, to get from quadruple all the way up to octuple, do you remember the math? How long it was going to take?
23 hours.
23.8 hours. Basically a full day of someone logged into the server, because this is not on a server, this is on a local workstation, so it's not sitting here running 24/7. It's still going to take a very, very long time before we get an octuple compressed cobblestone. Now, there is something. Where is our quest book? Oh, we didn't look at quests last time. I'm sure we got quests done. We did. We got 2 quests. We needed to get to, where is Learning Skyblock? Over here is the Dimensional Explorer, and you'll see that there's the Last Millennium, the Deep Dark, and the Soul Dimension. I've not yet figured out how to get to the Last Millennium or the Soul Dimension, but I do know how to get to the Deep Dark. There is something called the Portal. There's something called the Portal to the Deep Dark. Portal to the Deep Dark. My keyboard is sitting on the opposite side of my microphone, so I have to reach around it, and that makes it relatively difficult. So the Portal to the Deep Dark includes a quintuple compressed cobblestone, 4 quadruples, I think it's 4 quadruples, and 4 unstable ingots. Well, guess what? We can make all those things right now, and it just so happens that if we go back to For the Hoarding, where is For the Hoarding, that we discovered we needed 4 quadruple to get this achievement. So you know what we're going to do right now?
We're going to unlock 2 achievements.
We're going to grab 4 octuple out of here, right? Is this octuple 1, 2? We don't have, but we can grab. We should have. Whoa! Well, what we're going to do right now is take a break and answer our phone. About that, guys. Okay, we are back. So we were going to grab a quintuple. Okay, wait a minute. We needed a quintuple, right? We need a quintuple and 4, so we really need 2 quintuples. That's quadruples. Let's grab a quintuple. Did we get a quintuple? We got a quintuple and 4 quadruples. Now, at this very moment, we should have completed. Hey, manual submit. There we go. I guess we just go ahead and claim that reward. And we've been really... Oh, my goodness, it actually took them away from us. You ate my quadruple. You know what? We're getting a quadruple. What do we discover every how often? 13 seconds. That's right. So we're not really going to get too upset about that. All right, let's go ahead and pop open the reward bag. An Essentia pump. That's a Thumbcraft thing. And actually remembered Thumbcraft on the very first try today. How you like that? We'll toss that in here. We are going to need that at some point. But if we're going to build the... I'll tell you what. We will not build the portal to the Deep Dark because we do need to get our mine set back up. And our mine is kind of in pieces right now. Hey, go back in there. Why aren't you going back in there? There it went. All right. You did want me to show them something, though, Grum, didn't you?
Yeah.
What do you want me to show them?
The portal.
That's right. We moved our nether portal. I had said that eventually we would designate a platform for portals of all sorts. Well, we did that with the nether portal. The nether portal has been over here, and I really like this, I guess a Chinese light sort of, the paper lanterns that they build, or is that Japanese? I think it's Japanese now that I've said it, yeah. Grum is saying that is indeed Japanese. So I really like that kind of shape. Now here I did kind of an out before we went up and in, and the wood just doesn't look right. Does it look right to you? No, it doesn't really look right to me either. The bad news is that these colored frequency, like the gray frequency stone bricks, we cannot use those to make stairs. So if I want to use stone stairs up here, I have to use this color stone, and that seems a bit overpowering. It doesn't seem right in contrasting with the obsidian for the portal. So the wood was kind of a temporary stand-in for whatever we eventually put up there. But I'm thinking when we do so the portal to the deep dark is just a single block, right? Yeah. So I'm thinking we'll build a pyramid up right here, and you know it'll be up about this high or so, and then we'll slap the block for that right in the center.
Like a beacon?
Kind of like a beacon. Hey, you know what? Speaking of beacon, what's supposed to be on top of that pyramid?
Beacon.
Beacon. We said we were going to put a beacon up there, didn't we?
Yeah.
You want to put a beacon up there?
Yeah.
All right. So look what do you know what this is doing right here?
Nope.
All right. So what's flowing into there all the time?
Water.
Nope.
Lava.
Lava's flowing out of the crucibles and into this this crucible down, or this stone barrel down here. And what's on top of the stone barrel?
Water.
And what happens when you mix a stone barrel of lava with water?
It makes obsidian.
You make obsidian. So this is our obsidian generator down here. Now we need, I think you need 3.
It's not working.
It's not working right now because we are out, probably because we are out of
There's water
lava over here. No, there's volume, liquid volume. Liquid volume is 8. This should all be pumping. And if it's pumping, it should be pumping right into there.
The stone barrel's full of water.
Oh, the stone barrel is full of water. You are absolutely right. Now, how did that happen? It would have been raining earlier then, right? So let's just grab that out of there. That should pump in there. Yes, pump in, please. Pump in. Yep, there it is, right there. All right, so let's get rid of this water. That probably means we need at some point to find a block to put over the top of this, just to keep that from happening again when it rains. I do think it's funny. Sometimes the obsidian shows up here. See how the texture shows up on top of the water?
Yes.
I don't know why that happens, but it's hilarious. All right, so let's run back up here and toss. We probably had some obsidian in the system, but we'll go ahead and toss that in here. And then beacon. Now, this beacon will not exactly be functional because we don't have the gold yet to really build a gold base for it. But the original pyramids, it is thought that the original pyramids were stone, and then they had stone ramps on top of that, so they look really smooth. And then the top portion of it was made out of gold, and then so they had that big peak there. Well, we will do our best to replicate that. I don't think we really need to lower that down one. I don't think it'll actually light up though, unless we've got a metal base underneath it. We'll watch it for just a second and see, and the answer appears to be no. You know what we can do though? While we can't put gold into there just yet, we do have tons and tons and tons of what?
Iron?
Aluminum. Oh, where is all that aluminum? It's not in the system. I bet it's still over here at our smeltery. Now, our smeltery has been reduced. It's now a 3x3. You know why it's a 3x3?
No.
So a 3x3 guarantees that there are how many blocks in there at any given time?
9.
9, or a multiple of 9 if we fill it all the way up. Well, 9 is exactly what it takes to make a block. So I know that by making it a 3x3, if I just fill it up, and I put 7 levels so it holds 63, that everything that's in there will be blockable. So let me grab this raw, and we'll take it over raw, and we'll pull out these 3. Wow, this pickaxe is so fast that we ended up breaking a bunch of blocks we did not intend to, but that's okay because we can put them back. We'll grab these and put them here. We can do this, and then we can put the right here on top, just like this. And this should give us at least enough of the base that the... Yay, now it's lit up. How's that?
Yay.
And now our central structure actually has the light that we intended for it to have shooting out the top of it. That's pretty cool. Now, none of that has anything to do with what we were planning to do today. What were we planning to do today?
Move stuff.
Yeah, fix our... and we need to go get to that. So, I've reconstructed part of our mining operation. And I'll show you what we've got down here. We're going to need to knock a hole. I guess we can just knock a hole right here. What you'll see down here is that there is a tesseract down here providing power. Now, this is the original one we got, so it's still trying to send items. I don't think... no, we definitely do not want it sending items because there are items flowing through these... No, this is power only. We're still going to turn off items here. We do not want it... is this items? Items blocked. We don't want it doing anything with items, only power from there. Now, our goal... where did I put the hole? Our goal, we took the vertical stacks and laid them horizontal just because it'll be easier to work with. So we're coming out of... This one has got 3 interactions in it. It's more than fast enough to keep up. We're filling up a barrel, and then we're going out of the barrel and into our... not pulverizers. Yes, pulverizers. From the pulverizers, we are we have the 3 pulverizers just like we had originally right here, and then 2 right here and 1 right here, and we reduced all of it to Java barrels for the excess. Now we did put void upgrades on here, and so that as soon as these barrels fill up, they'll just void any extra dust and any extra sand that we get. So we've got some extra dust, some extra sand on hand. And that's piped over here, and then we're coming out of these and into the big barrel now, or the big compact chest. Thank you very much. Now, I've already done some rearranging in here, and we're going to take a look at why, and this is the step we need to do next so we get this whole thing back online. In the other one, we immediately had an auto packager setting right here. Sorry about that, need to clear my throat. And then out of the auto packager, we were going into another chest, which was feeding a pulverizer and a redstone furnace. We want to do all that again, except we want to handle these materials down here and these materials up here. What do we want to do with these materials over here? Do you know? Looking at the materials?
No.
Do these materials need to be packaged up? Do we really need to turn Certus quartz into Certus quartz blocks?
No.
No, because all we're doing is turn around and turn it. Now, furthermore, can we put a Certus quartz blocks into the pulverizer and redstone furnace?
Nope.
No. So we don't want that happening. So all of these items that are down here, we need to send straight to our tesseract. We don't need these items to be handled by the pulverizer or by the packager. Now, what about these guys over here?
They're just...
Do we really need any more flint?
Nope.
Do we need, I think I dumped, originally like 25 stacks of cocoa beans out of these things.
We don't need.
So this stuff over here, we just need to void. We just need to get rid of. Now, I've brought a trash can. Where do you went? I brought a trash can over here just for that. So what we need to do, I divided these into 9 because the filters on the servos are 9. So we're going to need 2 servos handling the stuff that we want to send straight over to the tesseract to just get sent to the ME system. We're going to need 1 going to the trash can. And then we're going to need all this stuff up here going on over to the auto packager. So we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to grab some more. I've got atomed up, but we need our servos. We need at least 1, 2, 3 servos. We're going to need a couple more because we've got to. Matter of fact, I may already bring all that stuff over here. You know what? We got some up right here. We're going to need at least 1 more servo, though. So let us grab some servos. Let us grab another tesseract. I've already brought the second tesseract over. Let us grab the rest of the stuff we need and start getting this lined out. And we'll be back in just a second and show you what we've got going on. Okay, guys, welcome back. I think we've got what we need here. Let's see. Let's deal with the trash items first. So let's grab the trash can. Let's see. Am I going to be able... I'll have to pull one out and straight down. Or maybe I could pull it out and back where at least we won't see it most of the time. Okay, so let's see. Our trash can needs to be sitting about here. I'm just thinking we've got to pull 2 different lines for these things. So we're gonna have to have 2 different servos taking care of that. So we really need 3 servos coming off here. We're gonna have to have we'll make them 1, 2. No, this has got to go to the packager. So it's going to be 1 off of here, 1 off of the bottom, and 1 off the front, coming down and going over to our tesseract. That's all right. That'll work. All right. Actually, we need to take this out because we don't want it to immediately start voiding items. Yeah. That would be really bad. So I'll put this on here, and we'll use our wrench to disconnect these in the middle. We will throw our servo on there, right there, and then we want to make sure we don't actually it's not powered. So we'll create some room here in our inventory so that we can have space for creating filters. So we need 1, 2, 3. We're just going to grab 1 of all of these items to create filters with. And then we'll go ahead and filter. We really don't need any more. We've got a bunch of this guy stone. If we need it for something, we always come back and pull it off. Hey, pull it off the filter. So we want to do a whitelist, and we want to whitelist all of these things. Can we shift click them up there? We can. That's good. All right. So we're only going to allow these 7 items through, and they're going to go right straight to a trash can. Now here's the big moment where we find out whether or not I did things right. We'll turn this on, and we should immediately start seeing these things disappearing. Splat, splat. Splat, splat. So that is working. So those are good. From here, we need to go to an auto packager. We just need a block too. We're going to put this in and then take it right back out. So we need a block here. So the auto packager will be setting on top of that block. So we don't have that space to work with. So what we've got to do here, and we'll need the block. So okay, so it'll be auto packager, and then yeah, we need to go into a chest. So let's just do this. It'll be auto packager, chest. Let's remove you. We can set the rest of these machines up, actually. We just don't want to start the auto packager because we don't want it to immediately start. We're missing a chest. No, it's already in my inventory. All right, so we're still missing 1 chest, though. So that'll be our auto packager. Then we'll go into the big chest that's over there, just like we had before. We'll come out of that chest into... I guess we go straight out of there and into the pulverizer. No, we'll need a gap. Pulverizer. So we'll have auto packager, the other compact chest right here. Then we'll have a pipe. We'll come in We'll have a chest setting on top of this. We'll have him setting here. Interesting. We're going to... Hello, little guy. Now, I did toss one of these guys in a safari ball. So how are we going to power him? We could put the... What did I do with the... So what I'm thinking here is we need to get all of these things lined up. Okay, let's just do this. So let's start. We've got to place it, so we've got to make a decision on where we're going to place it. So we've got to have power coming into these two devices, and generally I prefer to do that from the bottom, right? Keeps things looking nice. So let's go ahead and run power over here. Where's my flux duct? Surely I'm not out of flux duct. That would be really bad. I am out of flux duct. Oh, goodness. Okay, let me go make some more flux duct, and I'll come right back. Hey guys, welcome back. I have actually been going for quite some time. I ran into a work issue in the middle of the evening and got called. It's just the nature of what I do for a living. And had to drop this and go work on that for a while. But I did manage to get some things done. I grabbed the other chest. I had been hesitant to break the compact chest that was over there just because it still had stuff in it. So I broke it, drug all the stuff back over here, and put it back in. All right, now we've already filtered. I was trying to kind of get a handle on where we were. I think we can go ahead and put this down here at this point. And he is doing what? He is sending items and receiving nothing. So that's fine. He's going to get the items that come out of here. He's also going to get the... Oh, that's what we're working on. We're working on the filters. So we'll go ahead and pop this on there and that on there. Get these back out of here. Now we have all these items. Can I just kind of fill up my inventory here with stuff? We need all these items that we're going to put in this filter. So 1, 2, and 3. And we can dump those back in there. And then we're going to grab these 9 items and put them in the other filter. And right under there. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll dump these back in there. And then we'll run these two. We can actually run them together from here. So let's see. I guess we can just run this... I don't want to try to run it all the way down and around and then back up. Actually, we could, though, so let's connect him there. Because the bottom of this, yeah, the bottom of it's open. So let's connect him there, and then we can run this parallel right down through here. Yep, that will work for there. And then can I actually get out of here? I can, yay. Okay, so if we turn this on, there's no other place that stuff can go, right? If I turn this on right now, let's do the one that doesn't have the diamonds in it. Oh, yeah, it would help to put these on whitelists, because that would be a problem. Alright, whitelist, and turn this on, and we should now see... Yep, I see items being transferred out from up here. What items was that? It should pick up that Quicksilver drop. Oh, the Quicksilver drop's still there. Why haven't you grabbed the Quicksilver dot? Should have picked that up. Quicksilver drop. Quicksilver drop. Does that mean you did not make it through here? Or did you try to go over here? Let's go ahead and turn this one on. Alright, well there went charcoal. I'm a little worried. This is obviously not moving fast like it should. So, I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's go ahead and turn these back off. We'll disable them. Oops. Only on when high, only on when high, and then let's break down this pipe and see if it's sitting in the pipe somewhere. I have a feeling our items did not make it into... Well, I kind of expected them to be sitting right there, but they weren't. Oh, so there are the diamonds. Wow, were they just moving that slow? That's no good. Why were they not down here? He is on, right? Oh, you know what? He should have been on, though. Sending items. He acted like he wasn't on, but his color, so when they're disabled, they do, they are gray colored. When they're enabled, they have this ender look to them, and I would have sworn it had the ender look to it, but I would have also sworn that it said it was disabled. So let's reconnect them now and find out. Where are our item ducts? Put that in there, and that in there, and this in here, and it now has some place to go. And let's grab, was this the one that had the, this is the one that's got the drops in it. So we'll turn this one back on, and then watch. I don't even see those drops anymore. So it must have grabbed them that quickly. What else was in here? Certus and bone meal. And I don't see any Certus or bone meal. So, let's go ahead and turn this one back on and see if we see stuff disappearing out of here now. Like the emerald should get picked up. The redstone should get picked up. I still wouldn't exactly call that fast. I wonder if maybe I'm going to have to do this with a pair of retrievers instead of a pair of... see, the question I have is if this tried to push this up this way, then we might be running into a problem where it's going the wrong way. And so, well, the redstone's now gone, though. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to... So, we have made item ducts that are opaque because they were much cheaper in the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and break, and matter of fact, I'm going to take these out. That's going to be foolish because I just broke my... I just broke my filters. Was this the one that had all the stuff in it, or was it the bottom one that's got all the stuff in it? Okay, so this one only had Certus. It had the drop. Okay, so it had the drop, the Certus, dust, and bone meal. So we can grab some of that while we're up there. We're going to make some of the clear so that we can actually see items traveling through the pipe, and so that we can actually see where this stuff is going. I'll just take a break and do that real quick because I think I'm a little concerned that stuff is not going where it should go. So let's just find out for sure what's going on here, and the clear pipe will help us troubleshoot that, and then we'll take a look. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back, and I've replaced that first section of pipe. So the long and short is it's slow. Very slow. Very, very slow. How slow? Well, that's slow. So the question is, how do we speed it up? I don't actually know the answer to that at this point. There's got to be a way. Yeah, so the items really are moving. I guess we can go ahead and throw our filter back in here. We need to make sure these are not connected. Get our... that probably means there is some other type of pipe that we can use, and that's fine. We want to... Let's see, we needed... I didn't get the bone meal. We needed... Not diamonds, not in here. Diamonds are over there, right? Right under there? Diamonds are over there. So it was Certus quartz, bone meal, and... Was it the drops? Yeah, the... Quicksilver drops. So let me grab those two things real quick. There's got to be a way to use... Maybe there's a faster pipe. Maybe there's a way to accelerate the pipe. I don't really know. But we will find a way. But as it is, that should work. So we can move forward with the rest of the system and then tune it later. All we're trying to do here is make sure items don't stack up in that first chest, and that items that don't need to be compressed, the Certus quartz and that sort of thing, don't get compressed. So bang and bang, and then we turn this one on. And even with this, even with the slow speed, yep. See, there goes. What is that? Nope. Stop. Wait. That is a whitelist, not a blacklist. We want that as a whitelist. And the good news is that because we've got that pipe currently messed up and slow, haha, we can break you right there. It's not messed up. It was just slow. So let's fix that now. Get that back in there. Did we get that changed over to a whitelist? That is now a whitelist, not a blacklist. Yay. And we'll throw these in. We'll go ahead and throw the diamonds in too. I just want to see what happens if the diamonds come out right behind it into the pipe, or if it waits until that one's all the way at the other end before it starts sending the next item down the pipe. It looks like it's going to wait. Oh, that is really slow. So I don't think when it comes to item ducts, item duct. Oh, there are lots of different item ducts. Decrease the length of the path, transfer items. Glowstone field. So right here, impulse ducts. Transfers items, and the items travel more rapidly. What does it take to make those? Impulse ducts is hardened glass plus impulse duct, or, well now, why do we start with impulse item duct? Well, that's what I want to know how to make. So what is this? How do we make this? No recipe. Dense. Oh, I must have clicked on this. So here are these. But this shows, so we start with the opaque. So in order to get impulse item ducts, you have to have impulse item ducts. Well, no, that's about brilliant. What is this? Impulse item duct plus silver. To get impulse item, to get impulse item duct, we have to have impulse item duct to make impulse item duct. Opaque. If we want to make the opaque, then we start with, that's crazy. Yeah, so that doesn't make any sense. I'll have to do some research. There's got to be a way. But obviously this will work for now, so we're just going to move forward with the whole thing. So coming out of this chest, we need to go into our... Did I grab the auto pack? Oh, I must have the auto packager. I need to put that back in there. Where's my packager? Packager, there he is. So we come out of there and go into the auto packager. Boom, just like that. Now, anything that is packageable by 2x2, and there should be some stuff in here as soon as we get a chest down, will automatically get auto packaged. As in right here, we should start seeing stuff immediately. We can throw this back in there. Oh, Yellorium. We didn't filter Yellorium here, did we? We're going to want Yellorium in here. For sure, because we just want Yellorium going straight into the system. It does not get packaged. Now, this stuff needs to go straight over into the pulverizer, and the pulverizer needs to be set just like that. Yes, that is correct. So we will throw a item duct on there, just like that, and then put this will be unfiltered, so as soon as they get in here, we want them to head that direction if they can go that way. So, bang, oops. So that goes straight on across. We should see him fire up pretty quickly. All right, and he's going to push all his contents out and up, just like we saw before. So we'll throw another item duct on here, throw that on there, tell it off, and it should immediately... Yeah, see, notice that one produced 2. So it produced, what is that, copper and pulverized gold? Doesn't really seem natural that copper would have produced a gold, but it certainly seems to have done that. So there we go, and then this one should be outputting directly to the side. Input from the top out to the side, so that goes straight back into the ME system. So this is now completely done. All we need to do over here is turn the inputs back on these. Input back on, input back on, input back on. Make sure these are set to void. They are set to void. These should... Hey, why aren't you running? Why aren't you running? I bet he's just waiting on cobble. Oh, you're probably filling up from the back, heading for the front. Which means you should probably kick on just about the time I look away. Of course you kicked on about the time I looked away. And we'll put this back down here. Now, we will come back in and put some covers. Actually made some covers and just failed to bring them with me because, you know, it's me. Come on. We will go ahead and fill this one back in just because we can. And we should now see... I wish I'd actually used a clear one here and we could see stuff going over because we're never actually going to see anything in here. But, guys, I think that is it. I think our mining operation is now complete. This should take us all the way from anything that will come from sand, gravel, or dust, all the way processed through to our ME system without us ever having to touch it, except for aluminum. Aluminum will not process through here because you cannot send aluminum to the pulverizer, and I don't even think you can send aluminum. Let me grab the aluminum. I don't even think you can send it straight over here. I'll just pull that out. Oh, it will process here. So we probably could find a way to send the aluminum around. Okay, we could come straight up and come over here with the aluminum. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now we'll quit talking about it and just make it happen. So we need to come up and across. We need to make sure these don't connect. It went back in. We'll throw that on there. And then we need to set up... push all that aluminum over. Where is it? That's iron. I'm guessing the aluminum already went through. Grr. Alright, so there are 3 types of aluminum. There is aluminum gravel, aluminum sand, so we don't have the aluminum dust. But we can set the first 2 up anyway. So we'll make this a white list. We'll add these. We'll turn it on. Toss these back in there, and we should see those pretty much go immediately straight up and over. Now see, look how much faster that one moved. It's at 2 stacks, one right behind the other one. What's the deal? Oh, well, no, this is a big chest. See, look how slow that one's moving. It pulled out 1 item, and it's going to wait before it pulls out the next item. Another stuff in there. That's irritating. I'm wondering if it's because of the compact chest. I wonder if it's because it's, you know, this chest is much larger than it's expected a chest to be. And now that we're doing all this automatically, well, I don't know, quite a bit of stuff's actually building up in there. We got a Certus quartz block, which we did not want to happen. This was part of what we were trying to avoid with this system. But it obviously didn't pull, and it looks like we just got another one too. So we may still end up having to deal with, well, crud. We got to find a way to speed this up. That's the long and short. So I'll figure out how to make the impulse item duct so that we can move that stuff through fast. But long and short, we are functional now without having to do anything except, I guess, now come over here and grab out the stuff that shouldn't have gone here to begin with. Now, it looks like we're behind, but that's because we had run through a full stack of, just to make sure we had stuff to filter for, we'd run through full stacks over here already. So it was a little behind to start, but it'll catch up pretty quickly, I think. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Why are you not running? You should be pushing stuff over right now. What is it doing? Blacklisted. Is it picking up power from down here? That's not a redstone signal, though. I don't know why. Alright, well, it looks like I have another problem to figure out, because that should be working. Alright, let me take a break, see if I can figure this out, because I hate to leave you guys with a... Let me just switch back to... I hate to leave you guys with a build that's not working correctly, so let me... But we're really, really running late on time. So let me take a quick break. Let me figure out what's going on here, why this is not working, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, well, it took me about a half second to figure it out. It's because there was aluminum ore dust in there. So it had already picked up an item that would not go... I told you we had to filter for that. I failed to filter for it. So let's go ahead and get this back on. We'll go ahead and disconnect this. We'll throw our... right back on here. Now, we do need the others... Because essentially, so we've got a whitelist going up here, right? And I guess we can whitelist the dust now. We need a blacklist going across here. What was that? Where'd it go? That's the dust, which we already have, so that's fine. I guess for now we can just... We're going to end up with the same thing. What's going to happen is, it's going, every time aluminum comes in, it's going to want to try to push it over. So we will blacklist the aluminum. I tell you what, we'll do is we'll come up here and switch this one to off so that those things won't get pushed through right now. And we'll just have to sit here and wait for, see, the redstone got blocked up as well. So did the coal. Oh, wait, that means this is wrong. So, nope, quit. This needs to be 2x2 only. Get that out of my hand. So it is currently 2x2, and then, so we want to do 2x2 only. So that doesn't block up things like the coal, lapis, etc., etc. The only three things it should be able to were the ones we filtered for earlier, that we saw earlier, which were the Certus quartz, the glowstone, and what was the other one? The amber. So, okay, guys, I'm just going to sit here and wait for this to build up enough that we'll actually have stuff to filter for, get the filters fixed, and then this is complete. Guys, I apologize that it went kind of sideways on us, but, you know, sometimes that's just the way these machines are. You're just being a little, they're a little finicky, and you're not being clear-headed, and you miss things, and you have to tear them apart. I mean, it's just part of the gig, right? So, I appreciate you hanging out with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. It's just a quick follow-up to the episode. I want to bring you back and show you that I did figure out how to make the impulse item duct. Turns out all you have to do is melt down a little bit of glowstone in the magma crucible and push it over into the fluid transposer with an item duct. One glowstone plus one item duct gives you the impulse item ducts, and they do move quite a bit faster. Also went ahead and changed out our servos. We had reinforced servos here. Went ahead and traded those out for signalum. They also have a larger number of filter slots, so we were able to get the rest of our items in. I think we've now got everything in here that needs to be in here. And as a result, with this now moving much faster and the servos processing much faster, we're no longer getting stuff building up over here. We are getting a little bit of a backlog over here. That may mean that the furnace can't quite keep up, but we'll finish cleaning this up. We'll keep an eye on the furnace and make sure that it's not getting behind. We did start off with a pretty significant backlog when we started, but I think we're good here, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time.